a few tips of advice for new collectors, what would you give them?
Well, it's kind of like when somebody falls in love. Even if you think that if it's one of my dude friends and he's got this new love, I say, go slow. And they just, no, I'm not going slow. This is the one. I'm all in. So okay, but just go slower. And they don't want to hear it because there's passion involved. And I respect that, except that, there's also money involved. And so, and what might be a little bit of money for some people might be a lot of money for other people. So in the context of if it's just instead of going out to dinner on some night, you're going to take that money and put it on cards, okay. But if you're going to take your mortgage payment and put it on cards or something like that, it just go slow, because there's a cumulative effect of learning and understanding. And the same thing is just like in relationships, there's a cumulative effect of building trust. You didn't just jump out and have a following. You built a following, you built trust. And so now when you're at the shows, people recognize you. I guess they recognize me too, but you build up a trust over time. If you come in and immediately say, hey, trust me, and or act like you know what you're doing before you know what you're doing, like I said, if you take your time and then if you're going slower, you're going to see that there's some people that are trusted by others. And you know who those are now. And I know who those are. But and then you say, well, you know what, if I've got a question about a certain person or a certain card, here's somebody that'll shoot straight with me. And so, but if you're rushing into it, you're just thinking, hey, I got this. And if you're making $10 mistakes or maybe $100 mistakes, that's different than making $1,000 mistakes and 10,000. People get caught up in the bandwagon, and sometimes the music stops. There's corrections. If the other advice is for everybody to think, regardless of what you read, not a bull market, not a bear market, it's a mixed market. Some things go up, some things go down. Most people think this is going to go up. Most people think this is not. Most people are usually right, but nobody is always right. And so if you just go slow and realize it's a mixed market, some things might go up. They might go down, then up. They might go up, then down. And we've seen that in the last 2 years. You've seen it with your own eyes.
It's been
in fact,
crazy,
you can see it during the course of a weekend.
You can see it across you can know when it's a good card show or a bad card show when you see the people bring out the duffel bags of $10,000 and throw it at a table and say, I'll buy this type of stuff. I think that was like the biggest shocker for me between going to like flea market and mall shows and going to some of the bigger shows. Like, I think it was at Dallas. I saw someone drop like $50,000 in cash on a table to buy some cards and wax. And I was like, oh my God, did that happen at a card show?
No, I thought the guy refused the deal.
Oh, he refused it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know the guy. The guy's a good friend of mine that was going to sell the cards. And it's not that he got cold feet. He just said, I've decided not to sell. And the guy dumps the duffel.
That's what it was, man. Because I remember just walking by and I saw all that cash on the table. I was like, there's no way this is happening at a show. I mean, I didn't see that happen at the National in 19. I'm sure that there's stuff that happened behind the scenes or stuff that was going on, but I didn't see it with my own eyes at the time. But when going to Dallas and seeing that, I was like, I can't believe it.
Well, this is your show, not my show. But I just would, if it was my show, I'd be saying, kids, don't try this at home. I mean, it's not good to walk around with a lot of cash. And even the banks get suspicious when you're trying to take out more than $10,000.
And the airlines do too, man.
And the airlines too. I don't want to check that bag, but it's going to go through the metal detector. And if it's bricks of hundreds, that, oh my goodness. So on the other hand, if it's a $50,000 deal, what are you going to do? Venmo? Are you going to do some other kind of
I don't even know, because I have not even dealt anywhere.
I know, and even cash, you watch these TV movies that are these where people get duped. It's fake counterfeits. The top bills are real, and
that would scare me, man.
That would scare me.
Hey, well, thanks again, man, for jumping on the show. This was a ton of fun. Yeah, guys, make sure to check out Beckett's YouTube channel. It's going to be linked down below, and also some of the podcasts. Had a ton of fun. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.